Hey, it's John DePietro. We're following that breaking news story on the RV world in the great state of Maine, where taxes are a big issue. What else is new? But I'm with Chad Shepard from Travel Right in Vermont. You're supposed to be one of the bad guys in this whole deal.
Yeah, it's kind of an aha thing. We've been doing business in Maine for quite a few years. Bailey's Camping Resort is my biggest customer. We're based out of Burlington, Vermont, and about 4 months ago, the state of Maine said, hey, you know what, you have to pay sales and use tax to the state of Maine on any trailer that comes into Maine for rental. And I was like, well, we're not selling any trailers in Maine, but there's currently a law on the Maine books that says if you have a rental company and your trailer enters the state of Maine, you owe them a 5% sales and use tax. And it really comes down to, it used to be that way with the rent-a-cars and the airplanes. And so they've changed it for the rental cars, they've changed it for the airplanes, but never got changed for the RV industry.
So what implication would this have on people who want to enjoy an RV vacation in the state of Maine by renting a unit that you have placed at a campground?
Well, it unfortunately, let's just say we rent a trailer for $500 and it crosses into Maine state. Trailer has a value of $50,000, and I've got to, I'm going to pay more tax than what we make renting it. So we're going to have to basically impose that. RVs. So, for instance, the Freiburg Fair comes up every fall, and we deliver trailers to the Freiburg Fair for customers. We're not going to deliver trailers to the Freiburg Fair any longer. So it's definitely going to hurt Maine tourism.
Yeah. So basically, you won't send a tourist to Maine because it'll have adverse. It'll take away anything that you'd make on the rental.
We would lose money on the rental. Right. Yeah, you're 100% correct. So, as of currently, right now, and I know there's some. We're fighting to have this changed, but as of right now, any unit that's from Travel Right RV will not be allowed to enter Maine property.
Well, we had received a note from Maine Revenue Commission stating that they don't do this. So somebody's not telling the truth.
And it's kind of funny. I haven't heard or seen that yet, but I've spent quite a bit of money just educating myself on it, and I think there's just a lot of confusion by not only Maine tax, but there's a law in the books that says if your rental unit passes Maine borders, you have to pay a 5% use tax on it. And, some people say, well, we don't enforce it all the time.
So just to get our viewers straightened out here, they're not paying the tax on the use of the rental fee, but the value of the unit that's being rented. Is that correct?
So if I rent if I have a $100,000 motorhome that goes to Maine for 2 days or even for 1 minute, I've got to pay the state of Maine $2,500 or $5,000.
And you can't rent it for $5,000, right?
No, it's just unrealistic. Yeah, that's correct.
So you will say to people, don't go to Maine because we don't do business there. They're not friendly to RVers, or they're certainly not friendly to this situation that you've got.
Yeah, and it's not so much the campgrounds are unfriendly, but it's the Maine tax code that's really putting a hole. And it's not only my company. We got big companies, Cruise America, El Monte. We've been in contact with them, and it's going to be a long-term issue where Rick Aber from the Campground Association is millions of dollars that's going to negatively impact Maine.
Okay. So as we continue to follow the story, will you be available to us for updates?
Yeah, without a doubt. You guys always on the edge of cutting information out there, and we really appreciate that. And I look forward to, we've done business, we've talked in the past at some shows, and I look forward to keeping you guys updated.
Great. So from New Hampshire, we're talking about the great state of Maine. For RV Daily Report and RV Insights, it's John DePietro. Have a great day.